Hello, welcome back to my channel, Jen Joy Plans. Today I have my Easter plan with me using this Risen printable kit from Pink Planner Shop, and I am pairing it with silver foil. Some of it is like the bottom washi is from SPC that I got in like a D-stash bag, and then the overlays are from Plan With Me stickers. And I posted this on Instagram the other day, but I just feel like I am in my quote box era. I have always kind of loved them, but I struggle with covering up like the artwork because I like really full art. But recently I have just found like a new obsession and love for them, to just like spice up a kit and like the freedom to cut them. I feel like that was like a really big deal. I was like, oh, I can't cut them and I don't want to cover up art. But now I've like found this freedom to cut the quotes to make them be placed in the perfect spot that works for me. So I cut out a lot of that footage because it takes kind of like, I take it very seriously and I take way too long to try to figure strategically out where each quote box should go. But if you're interested, maybe another time I will like talk through it. I don't know. I feel like quote boxes though are very up to your personal judgment, because some people like putting them in, like everybody has a personal preference. Some people don't mind putting them right in the middle. Some people don't like cutting them. Some people don't like them at all. So I don't know. If you're interested, let me know. But I took a lot of that footage out. Long story long, Plan With Me stickers, silver Easter quote boxes. Super cute. I love my quote boxes. And oh yeah, I am also on Plan With Me stickers PR team. So if you want to save 15% off, you can use my code Jen15 and put my name in the notes for my cute freebie. But this week was such a busy week. It was the week leading up to spring break for my school, and the week before we had state testing, and then this week was like a massive just catch up week and like cramming all the things in that we had kind of missed, and but yet like still not having everybody in class, which just makes things a lot harder because people were leaving early for spring break and like people were starting to get sick again. And I'm not sure if you can hear my voice. I am kind of on the tail end of being sick. My body, as soon as I came home on Friday night, it was like, okay, you're on break. That means you can get sick. A teacher's body just knows. It just knows. So yeah, I got hit pretty hard, but thankfully it hasn't been like too bad, and I think my body just needed sleep, so I'm trying to give it as much sleep as possible and rest before we go out of town next week. But this week, like I said, it was really busy, and then I always, every year, do like a little published book with my class. There's a company that they'll like send you the kit with all the pages, and then like the writing line pages, the illustration pages, all that, and they will make it and bind it into like this like professional book. It's so cute. And then the parents have the choice if they want to order a copy or not, and it takes like obviously weeks to process. So my school this year, I normally do it kind of like in April, like towards the end, because you want to do it when they're like pretty good writers and not at the beginning of the year where it's like rough. But this year, my school, we get out super early, like the beginning of June. And I'm like, oh no, I have to get this done before break. Otherwise, it's not going to get here in time before school's out. So it was like this mad rush. So I barely prepped. There's like so much teacher prep that goes into this published book. Like they do a lot, but I don't know. I also am like really particular about it. But long story long, it just caused for the craziest of weeks to just get that done while kids were in and out of school. And this year I had, normally since I've been teaching kindergarten, I just have them write one sentence and they write like a simile. So every kid says like, I'm as fast as a cheetah. I'm as tall as a giraffe. And like they get to pick it. It's super cute and all that. But this year I'm teaching first graders and they're expected to do a lot more. since I'm at a private school. So I'm like, I got to step up my game. So they each got to choose like an underwater animal, and our theme was down in the deep blue sea. So like everybody started off with down in the deep blue sea, you will find a hermit crabs. And then they give like a couple different facts that they quote unquote researched. And so yeah, from Monday to Friday, it was like, quick, pick your animal, research, write sentences. I have to like double check all their spelling and spacing and all that stuff to make sure it's good. Draw a very nice picture, which takes a very long time for these kids, and like all the redos and mess ups and sign the pages. And it's just, yeah. Anyways, I know you don't care at all, but clearly it's like something that has just been hanging over me. So it's going to turn out so cute, like so cute. I wish maybe I could find a way to just like sticky note everybody's names and pictures and then like flip through maybe. It's just so cute. Anyways, long story long, it was a crazy week, hence me being sick. Here's me with these overlays. I really wanted to make these bunny ears work, and there was actually so many full boxes that I'm like, that would look cute, that would look cute, that would look like, look at all those opportunities. I even almost put it on the toast, but I ended up going with the little sidebar with the Smeg toaster, just to maximize all my cute little foil quote overlays. And then you probably saw that I ripped the bottom washi. It was very sad. If anybody has tips, I feel like I should know how to place bottom washi overlays, but for some reason, I almost always have a rip in my bottom washi, and it's so frustrating. So maybe it's just on me to like take it slower, but let me know if there's like a tip that I'm missing. So it kind of ripped up some of the purple, which was really sad, but it is what it is. One of my favorite parts about doing printables is being able to choose my own colors when I color block. So this one, normally, if you know me and you know you've been around my channel, you know I'm not like the biggest pink girly. So I pretty much always choose pink as my Thursday color, so I don't have to use a lot of it. However, this one made sense to use pink as my Thursday because it was the pattern that had like the least, I don't know. Sometimes patterns match colors better than others, if that makes sense. And if you're a color blocker, then you know what I'm trying to say. And that one was just a little bit of a stretch. But other than that, I think I'm going to do a quick little Easter this or that while I finish laying down all my scripts. Most of my scripts are from McPlans, and then I am adding in a little Alicia Craft early release for Friday as well. So let's jump into this or that. All right, the first question is bunnies or chicks, and I feel like I've always associated Easter with bunnies, but it wasn't until recently, and maybe even like kind of in this kit, that I'm seeing more chicks vibe. I feel like, yeah, that was just overlooked, so I feel like I'll have to go with bunny, but the chicks are pretty dang adorable, so catch me next year. Maybe my answer will change. The next question is blue or pink, and that's kind of funny, but based off my previous little rant there, blue. Next question is hide eggs or find eggs, and definitely hide eggs. I did not like the pressure growing up of finding eggs because I never was like a speed competitive kid. Like it always just made my heart race, and then I'm like, I can't do it, and I don't know. That's just like childhood issues that I've worked through. I've gotten better, but definitely I'd rather hide eggs, be behind the scenes than find them and be like on the pressure of doing that in the moment. Then the next question is stripes or polka dots, and I'm definitely a striped person. I personally love stripes. However, and I don't like polka dot. I don't like to own anything polka dot in my personal preference. However, if it was like personality, I like polka dots as a pattern because they're just so cute and like a little bit more random. So it depends. Are we going with patterns we're wearing, or are we going with like related to personality? Which I'm like analyzing these questions way too far. Okay, next question. Let's just move on. Brunch or dinner? For sure brunch. I love brunch all day, every day. And then the next question is chocolate eggs or chocolate bunnies? And I feel like chocolate eggs, they're a lot smaller. I feel like chocolate bunnies, although they look cute, they're very overwhelming and it's just too much chocolate. Like I just can't. And I know you're supposed to like break it off, but I just do better with tiny things. I just like tiny things. Okay, the next question is jelly beans or robin eggs. And I feel like I should know what robin eggs are, but I don't. I'm guessing there's some sort of candy for it to be paired with jelly beans, but I don't know. Yeah, so for sure jelly beans, although jelly beans are not my fave, unless they are the Starburst kind. That is the only kind I will buy. I've bought them for the first time for my husband this year, and he was like, what? These are amazing. And yeah, it was so funny, but that I don't like regular jelly beans. They're just too unpredictable with the flavors. Next up is dyed eggs or plastic eggs, and I have such fond memories of dyeing eggs growing up. I obviously haven't done it in like forever, but I feel like since I have such core memories with it, I gotta go with dyed eggs. But now that I'm older, plastic eggs are pretty convenient, and there's some like very, very fun plastic eggs out these days. Yeah, so I guess both, neither, dyed eggs. Yeah, I don't know what answer I land on there. Okay, the next question is only eat carrots or only eat eggs? Well, I feel like only eating eggs will help fill me up a little bit more. However, you're probably going to get sick of it no matter what. So I'm going to go with eggs because there's so many different ways you can use eggs. And I like eggs. Next question is tulips or daffodils? I love tulips, although I love yellow flowers too. Gonna go with tulips. And then the next question and the last question mark, is hollow chocolate or marshmallow chocolate. And some of you will remember in the, what was that? Was that the St. Patrick's Day this or that I did? I am not a marshmallow person at all. And I love that there was a couple people in the comment section that showed up and they were like, me too, I don't like marshmallows. And I was like, I'm not the only person. This is literally shocking, like so shocking. So I was so happy to find a little club. This is why I love YouTube. So many reasons. And I just love finding people with the same weird isms as me. So yeah, definitely hollow. If it's going to be either marshmallow or nothing, it's going to be nothing for me. I will not eat it if it has marshmallow, which is similar with Peeps. I feel like there should be a Peep question on here, but there's not. And you probably already know my answer to that. I'm not a Peep person. I literally can't stand them. I gave some to my class as like a yay, it's spring break. And I bought them the tropical fruit punch flavor and a birthday cake flavor just to like spice it up. And they were so excited, but even just like handing them out was just like the nastiest experience for me. I just can't. I just don't do that well. So that is it for the this or that. To recap what you missed, I think I already said where all my scripts are from. All the like sampler for holidays is that McPlan sampler, and then I've been trying to use up these Once More with Love little backpack munchkins, so you've seen them maybe more recently because I bought them like 2 years ago. Like I haven't placed a Once More with Love order in a while, so I'm trying to use them up, but that is my base. And let's skip to the end to see the final. Oh, just kidding, it's not the end. I'm April Fool's late. I forgot I needed to mark my mother-in-law's birthday. That's right. Yes, it was my mother-in-law's birthday on Tuesday, which also added to the craziness of the week because we went over to their place to celebrate, and they had like all of their friends over. So we were like the only quote unquote young people, which is totally fine. Like, we know a lot of them, but you know, just like when you've had a long day and then you're small talking like all night, it was just a lot, but it was still great and it was still fun. So it's all good. I think I'm just marking that using a Carly Plan's little balloon bundle. And then I love that McPlans, I actually asked her to do this, but to like have a little birthday sampler. So where it says like happy birthday or birthday. So you'll see, I think I used the happy birthday and then I wrote in my mother-in-law's name underneath it. So that I think is pretty cute. But yeah, I'm trying, like I was saying with the Once More with Love stickers, I was trying to use them because they've been in my collection for so long. So I think I have like one more colorway left to use, but it's hard to tell. The colorway that I'm using this week is like a pink and purple. Yeah, I think it's the pink and purple one. And then I used the like blue and yellow one a little while back. So I think I just have one more and then I'm done with the sheet, and there's nothing better than finishing up a sheet. So that is it for the pre-plans. Spread. I love how this came out with the silver and all the quote overlays. I feel like this kit was like the perfect spring kit, and we have just not had a lot of spring kits this year. So this was just all spring wrapped up in one. I loved the yellow, the teal, the purple, like just so pretty, and like the more like upbeat pastels. And I dig it. I like it. So overall it was a pretty good week. It was the week leading up to spring break, and I ended up getting sick and crashed and burned after because I'm on spring break. So I talked about it a lot in my voiceover, so I won't talk much. But that was pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, everyone.